somewhere a journalist is rage typing a tweet about you killing the game, do you think they'll try to lay the blame on you? I hope so. I mean, if I got to take credit for this, I would be very proud of myself. I don't think that it was...
Today is a sad day. Today we say goodbye to a hero, a friend, Concord. But it did not die, for it was never alive in the first place. Because content creators like Asmongold killed it, murdered it, took it out back and pulled the trigger.
That's about right.
Yes, dear viewer, you heard that right. All 10 people who played Concord blamed toxic fans and content creators alike for wielding their extreme power to destroy anything they don't like, because they simply don't want to play it. What an insane concept. How could you not want to play Concord? I mean, look at its totally appealing character design. It's fluent and 100% polished gameplay.
Do they want us to win? Let's not disappoint them.
Down. Good night.
And such positive reviews from journalists and ideological reviewers like IGN.
Wow, just got taken offline now. I imagine I'd get a renewed free-to-play launch. Listen, Concord is dead. It's dead. It's not going to go free-to-play. It's not going to be like, that's it. It's done. It's finished. And you know how I know that? Because Concord had a free beta weekend, and the free beta weekend had less players than the paid beta weekend. It doesn't matter. The game is dead. It's dead, 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 dead. It's finished. Stop trying to bring Concord back, yeah.
But no, according to the extreme wisdom of the gaming circle jerk Reddit, the vast majority of gamers and content creators are just racists, sexist, homophobes that can't possibly handle even the thought of playing as a strong, independent boulder.
Sometimes chat is quite bigoted. Of course it is. There's 30,000 people watching the channel. Do you really think that there's not, like, what do you think the odds are that there's going to be somebody who's racist in here? 100%. Absolutely. So what? Like, okay. Ugh.
How dare they want characters that are nice to look at? How dare they set unreasonable real-life standards in a sci-fi fantasy video game? And so what if the game is woke? Gamers should only be allowed to think one way. How dare they have nuanced and complex political opinions that don't totally align with the extreme left?
Nuance is wild. Well, people don't want nuance, because if you add nuance, then they can, you know, they lose power.
Instead, people like Asmongold, who aren't afraid of sharing their opinions, cultivate a community where people agree and care about what they have to say. As you can obviously tell, enlightening the audience and making informed choices with their wallets is pure evil. People should simply just buy games based on politics. We don't want to be supporting a studio with an unpopular opinion. But our cell phones and computers created with child labor cobalt, those are off the table. We have to use those to spread the message of truth and love, but only for people we agree with. Now, there has been some brave soldiers in the trenches combating these trolls and haters from devs of Concord calling critics of the game talentless freaks that he wouldn't trade anything for the fun he's had playing the game, even his job.
Like, the community, I think, is tired of being fed slop, fed garbage, and when they get it, they say, no, we don't want this. Yeah, from talentless freaks. Yeah, who was it that called people a talentless freak? I wonder if they're going to lose their job.
To totally sane ignoramus internet warriors claiming that even with less than 100 players currently in game, the matchmaking is only 20 to 30 seconds. Meanwhile, stupid successful games like Overwatch have much longer queues. Therefore, it's obvious the charts are just rigged fake news. Now, I'm sure they're completely correct in their analysis and definitely did hours of well thought out research to come to this conclusion. This Steam user puts it best. But alas, the defenders were not enough. Concord has died today, and it's all because of the people not wanting to play the game. I mean, let's think about this for a second. People's jobs are at stake here. And these horrible people like Asmongold celebrating the destruction of a politically motivated industry that cares more about pushing ideology for profits and brownie points to appeal to a small but loud section of the internet has failed. And instead of creating a fun, interesting game, they did what was right. Or, sorry, they did what was left. Really, who could have saw this coming?
I have 48 hours in this game. The people that are playing it love it. I've met and played with so many cool people simply because of this game. We have a free gunner chat on PlayStation. Fuck all of these people who gave the game such unwarranted hate for no good reason. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.